Hi, everybody. Happy Hannukah. Okay. Another beautiful night. Another beautiful celebration. Our annual Hannukah, if I recall, this is our 14th annual Hannukah celebration. And it's so wonderful to be in this wonderful township. And I would like to thank, we have with us the mayor, we have the council, so I'd like to call upon Mayor Chuck Watson and the council of the town. Please come up. We also have the presence here of the chief of police, Rich Meter, and the lieutenant. Please come up here.
Yeah, we'll watch it by town.
Don't depend on him.
We also have the director of Chabad Lubavitch of Camden and Burlington counties, Rabbi Mendy Mangel. Thank you for joining us. I also want to mention my parents, who they have been here every single year. Even at the time that they are spending in Florida, they decided to come here to warm South Jersey. And thank you, my parents, for schlepping out here. This is wonderful and this is beautiful. You know, they say, I was checking the definition of a candle, and it says that it's a wick with some wax, but then it continues, it's an item that produces light. Meaning if a candle lies in a drawer, it doesn't fulfill its responsibility. A candle's mission is to produce light. So too it says that every single one of us, as it says, the candle of God is the soul of man. Meaning that every single one of us are a candle. Yes, we do have our wax and our wick, but our goal is to produce light. Our goal is to light up our surroundings, warm up our surroundings. The candle is lit, it consumes some of the oil, but the candle knows that a miracle of Hanukkah could occur and that oil will refill itself. So too every single one of us have our own miracle. When we give up of ourselves and we use our energy, God is there to provide more energy, more fuel for us to continue to make this world a brighter world. So I'd like to call upon the mayor, Chuck Watson, to share a couple of words and to light the center candle.
Thank you. Thank you, Rabbi, for inviting us. We were just over there discussing how many years it had been. This is my 7th year here. When we started getting invited, when I first got on council, and on behalf of Councilman Eric Rebstock and Frank Chekai here, we appreciate the invitation. We very much enjoy being part of this, and it's grown since the first time I was here, and so we appreciate the invitation. We appreciate you being part of our community. We have a beautiful building over there that has enhanced our street, and just the congregation being part of our community and working with our community, we very much appreciate. Unfortunately, this year we won't be able to stay around and enjoy the after festivities. We have a council meeting tonight, but again, we really appreciate being here, and I wish everyone a happy Hanukkah and a healthy rest of the year.
Thank you. I just want to mention that when we got to Chabad, you were on council and you were one of the first to make a l'chaim together. So if you want to make another one before the meeting.
I may shoot over after.
Right, okay. We are going to light the center candle. Immediately after the unfortunate occurrence of the Pittsburgh massacre, it was very meaningful and very heartwarming how the town reached out to us to make sure we're okay. And then I get a call from the prosecutor's office. Mr. Scott Kafina calls up and says, Rabbi, if there's anything that we could do to ensure your safety, to make sure that everything's okay by you, please don't hesitate to reach out. I said, thank you, Scott. And at that moment, I said, wait a second. We're speaking about doing positive security, but also the holiday of Hanukkah is coming up. So I said, Scott, perhaps I could invite you for the upcoming holiday of Hanukkah. He says, sure, I know about Hanukkah. And I found out that his name is Chaim Avraham. So I'd like to call upon the Burlington County Prosecutor for tonight, your Chaim Avraham Kafina, to share a couple of words and to light the menorah.
Thank you, Rabbi. So, my name is Scott Kafina. My dad's name was Tony Kafina. And so I really consider myself in the undercover plainclothes division of the Jewish faith. Because nobody ever believed unless they heard Chaim Avram Chaim. So, but I'm really honored to be here tonight. As prosecutor, I try to get out as much as possible and share in the simchas of all of the communities that we serve. And it's particularly meaningful to me when I'm a member of a community. And it's even more meaningful this week because my son just was bar mitzvah on Saturday night. My son Alex. He did an incredible job, and being here to celebrate Hanukkah just continues the joyful week for me. So I'm really happy about that. And it's also particularly meaningful right now to be celebrating Hanukkah at this time where we have so many challenges with intolerance and oppression. There's a lot of lessons and a lot of stories from Hanukkah that we could take, but one of them is simply that it's a story about resistance to oppression. And by lighting the menorah and standing here today, and by us teaching our faith to others, by all faiths teaching their traditions to others, you start to bring down, that in and of itself is resistance to oppression. Governor Christie had a line that he talked about. Somebody said to him, he sat down with the New York Post editorial, or New York Times editorial board, and somebody said, why would you do that? They're completely hostile to you. And he said that it's hard to hate up close. And so, his point is, when we get to know each other, when we stand here together and share our traditions with the entire town, and it's great that Medford does this, and it's great that Chabad in Medford does this, you start to tear down those walls. And then there's one more lesson about Hanukkah that I saw on the internet this week, this great meme, that if you want to explain to somebody what Hanukkah is, this explain it. It said, imagine your cell phone is at 10%, and it lasts for 8 more days. That kind of is Hanukkah. So, it might be another generation that learns it that way, but anytime you teach part of it, it's a win. So I'm incredibly honored to be here tonight, and I really appreciate it. And I just want to wish everybody a very happy Hanukkah and a very happy holiday season.
Thank you, Scott. Okay. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'adinei shel Hanukkah. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim avoteinu bayamim ha'hem Amen.
Good luck, Scott.
Yes.
No, he's doing good. He's supposed to light left to it. Yes, he's doing good. It's good. You put the candles on the right, but you light from left to right. The newer one first. Thank you. Ma'osor Yeshuati Lechat Lishabeach Tikon Beit Tefilati Visham Toda Nizabeach Beit Achin Madbeach Mitzora Menabeach Azegmor B'Shir Mizmor Hannukah Medford Azegmor B'Shir Mizmor Hannukah Medford. I have a little dreidel, I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, oh dreidel, I shall play. Oh dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, oh dreidel, I shall play. Well. We did the mitzvah of Hanukkah. Not only we lit the candle, we spread the light, the beauty of the miracle. On behalf of my wife Bailey and myself, yes, I'm the one that's speaking, but she's really the anchor behind the Chabad here. We would like to invite you to join us up the road for some donuts, latkes, hot cider. And I want to once again thank the police force. Let's give them a round of applause. After the Pittsburgh massacre, they were the first ones at our door, making sure that we are safe. I'd like to thank the mayor and the council for coming out. And I'd like to thank Chaim Avram, our prosecutor, who really also took this night to spend time with us. Happy Hanukkah, everybody. Wonderful. And we'll see you up the road. And I would like to ask the council and Scott to stay here for just a photo. Happy Hanukkah.
Kelly, that one Graceland's with us, right?
Oh, so what's about him?
No, her name is on.